There's so many different things that describe us. I really feel like Choate is an eclectic place in the best way possible. It's a place that has so many opportunities for so many different kinds of kids. So I would say constantly evolving, engaging, and authentic. And I use those words, constantly evolving as two words, but we really are a school that's always saying, how can we improve? How can we do better? How can we step outside our comfort zone and change things for the betterment of our students? Choate's been along for a long time. We were founded in 1890, but we are a school that does not rest on its laurels. There are traditions. There are some great things that are true to who we are, but we've also been a school that constantly innovates. And we're not just innovating to innovate. We're doing it because we want to make sure that the program that we're offering, the community that we're offering, makes sense for the students that are on our campus right now. We believe that education is changing. We believe it's changing rapidly, and we want to be in the forefront of that change. So that's why we say that we are evolving. I think students will hear all the time, step outside your comfort zone, don't be afraid of a challenge, try new things. I think that's really, really important. They're going to hear that from every single school. But I also challenge those families to say, are you going to a school that is doing that itself, right? And I really believe that Choate is making change, is stepping outside our comfort zone. And if we can do it as a school, we can mirror that for our students so that they can do it in an authentic way. I say engaging because our students are engaged in everything. We have so many opportunities, as I mentioned, 300 courses, an 80-person orchestra, over 60 different sports teams on campus, study abroad opportunities, 5 plays a year, a dance team, 120 clubs on campus, like you name it, we have it. And we have students that want to engage fully in those opportunities. And they want to engage both in academics and to push themselves and challenge themselves and be curious, but also to do the same thing in their extracurricular life as well. We really are a school of balance, making sure that our kids are being kids, they're being teenagers. And the way to do that is to make sure that they're engaging in the different things that we offer. So I think that's really big. And I use the word authentic, honestly, because we are not trying to put our kids in a box when we're here. We want to make sure that we are getting kids that are really excited to be themselves, to come to this campus and continue to be themselves, not to come here and just do it one way. There is no one Choate way. There are many, 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 many Choate ways. And we want to make sure that our students are being themselves, are excited about the things that excite them, are stepping outside their comfort zone and being, true and authentic to who they are. So those are my 3 words. I could go on, but this place is a pretty special place that I've been able to call home for the past 12 years. There's many fun facts about Choate. This is one that, and I think every school has different programs and things that are wonderful. We are the only school in the United States that has a completely immersive program for environmental studies. So we have actually a separate campus from our main campus. It's about a mile away from our main campus. It is a completely self-sustaining campus. It's about 300 acres. About 20 students live there for their entire junior year or senior year. And their entire curriculum, their entire life is based around sustainability and environmental science. So our students are taking courses in environmental economics, environmental policy, photography of nature. They're doing an independent study using our greenhouse, using those 300 acres as an outdoor classroom. So I say that because not every student will do it, right? Only 20 students a year. But I think it shows exactly the type of school that Choate is. I said before that we're a school that's always evolving. That we're always trying to make sure we're doing the right things for our students and for the world. And we thought that 14 years ago, it was not enough for our students to learn about Choate, to learn about the environment just from a book. We want our students to live it, to breathe it, to really be immersed in it. So whether you do that program or not, you're going to come to a school that, again, was forward thinking enough to do a program like that. So there are many other special, unique things to Choate, but that one is just incredible. And if you have an opportunity to go see it when you're here and really get a sense of place and what we're trying to accomplish there, it's pretty pretty special and pretty unique. I think first and foremost, the important thing to know about our curriculum in general is we want to be able to give our students both breadth and depth of an experience. So as I mentioned before, we have over 300 courses. We want to make sure that our students are exposed to opportunities that maybe they would never have thought they would be exposed to, right? We have a lot of students that come in saying, I love science, or I'm really interested in robotics, or I really want to dig deeper into political science. And they might do those things while at Choate, but then they start taking classes in completely different areas because they have the opportunity to do that. We are pretty flexible in our curriculum, and then all of a sudden they're doing something completely different. So one way that we encourage maybe allowing our students to kind of dig deeper into a single area of focus while still doing other courses, right? We're still a high school, there are still requirements, but we do offer these different signature programs at Choate. We have 8 of them currently. We have 2 that are a little bit newer to our community. Again, we're always trying to think of what do our students need? What do they want? What are they excited by? What are our faculty members excited by? But these signature programs allow for our students to focus in an area of study that they're really passionate about, and to do it in a very engaging, hands-on, interdisciplinary way. So I won't go through all of them, but I'll give you some of the highlights. It's definitely worth kind of checking them out. I had already mentioned our environmental immersion program. That's kind of that separate campus. That is a signature program. We have one called that science research program. So this is a kind of college level science research in chemistry, biology, physics, neuroscience. Usually about a group of students, around 18 or 20 students. They're working with 2 PhD faculty members that have been here for quite some time. They're working together throughout that junior year. By the end of their junior year, they come up with a topic of interest that they want to explore deeper and do research in. We then help get them placed into a college, university, or professional lab setting for about 8 to 10 weeks in the summer. So they're doing research with professionals, with professors at a university, with college students as well. And then they come back in their senior year and they continue that research with our program directors of the science research program for that first trimester of that senior year, and then present their findings in front of the school community. So for those like really passionate scientists that really want to do high level research, this could be a really interesting program for those students. We have an arts concentration program. So for students that want to dedicate a lot of their time to the arts, whether it's performing arts, visual arts, theater, dance, they're able to do courses within the school day that kind of speak towards those interests. After school, they're able to continue those interests. So 2 out of 3 trimesters, they can do their art background instead of playing a sport. And by the end of their 3-year experience, they have an incredible portfolio of art that they then can submit to a college or university, whether they're going for art or for not, but it kind of shows a different background of who they are and what they were kind of focused in on here at Choate. One of our most esteemed alums, which is one of our fun facts too, is John F. Kennedy, is a former president of the United States, is a Choate grad. We have an incredible year-long study in political science. So it's our JFK program for public policy and leadership. So our students are taking courses in political science, economics, leadership. So for the students that are really excited around politics, especially US politics, that could be a really good experience. They also will do an internship in the summer of their junior year, either in their local government or getting help from some of our alumni that are in politics or public service, both here or abroad. So those are just a couple of examples. But again, there are opportunities for our kids to kind of dig deeper into areas of interest and in passion. I will add though, just to put it out there, there is an application process for those. Our average class size is 10 to 12 students. We do want to make sure that our signature programs are in line with where our class sizes are. So they're going to be a little bit larger, usually most of them around 15 to 20, but there is an application process for those just to make sure that there's still a kind of authentic connection in small class size.